Everyone, it's Electra. Thank you for joining me today. I am a 44-year-old autistic, transgender, male to female, 44-year-old with depression, anxiety, and bipolar 2. Welcome to my channel. I got a lot of, I don't know, I'm just feeling, it's a Saturday, the weather's awful. It's typical February for the Midwest. No snow, but it's almost as bad. But a lot of it, I'm just feeling a lot of like anger and restlessness today. I'm just feeling like I always feel like I want to take these things onto my shoulders. Like why is nobody doing anything? Why is nobody trying to I don't know. Nobody really seems interested in doing anything. The problem I'm seeing, and I alluded to this last night about my transgender group, people I think have been victims for so long, they don't know how to not be a victim. And instead of fighting back, they're just doubling down on their victim status of, oh, I'm a transgender woman and I can't, that's just what that's all I'm ever going to be, and there's no point even trying to fight because people are going to hate me no matter what. I have to disagree. I might be naive AF right now, and I'm sure that if any of them are watching this, they might think that. But I mean, I've only been knowingly trans for about 1.5 years, but I refuse to believe that if we start doing the right things right now in this society, and if we can somehow end this era that we're in and start something new and better, I refuse to believe that we cannot be functioning members of a regular, normal, open society that's not fascist. We were on that track until very recently, even though I wasn't trans yet. Even I knew that. Things like, people want to promote these mutual aid societies, which are admirable, but that's like, they're not going to cause anything to happen positive. All they do is they aid survival. If you're needing to rely on a mutual aid society, then that's good that they're there. They are there for like worst case scenarios, which any of us can be in at any time. And yes, transgender people are more susceptible to those worst case scenarios for many reasons, like discrimination and things like that. Or less likely to get a job, or less likely to keep a job. But I refuse to believe that there is nothing that we can do other than just fall back into these toxic mindsets that the very oppressors have programmed us with that mindset for decades now. Things that don't think for a second that this victimhood mentality isn't exactly what the oppressors want us to think, because they know we won't do anything productive with that energy. We'll just like do drugs or complain on internet forums or social media, watch pointless TV that'll never improve your life as soon as you're done with it. It's just like it's candy for the eyes and the brain when you're doing it, if it's entertaining. Most TV shows to me aren't even entertaining anymore. I don't find any enjoyment from watching most TV shows or anything that's on Netflix or the like. So that leaves me a lot more time to do things that I think are productive, like study history and politics and play board games about history and politics, and just develop my brain and mind into how to think in ways that you can actually move the needle in this crazy society. I know self-preservation is a major thing, but I also think we have been programmed to be overly self-protective because I don't know if there's ever been a time in history where people were so afraid of dying. And I think this is sort of like this toxic outgrowth of egotism, egocentrism, narcissism, the putting the ego above everything else. If you're afraid of dying, that's your ego talking. That's not you. That's not your true self. Your ego doesn't want to die, but your actual self doesn't care because it knows it's going to come back. So, but again, like religion tells you, oh, this is the only life you have, so you don't want to waste it. You don't want to commit suicide. You don't want to sacrifice yourself as a martyr. You don't want to do anything that could potentially end your life early. Instead, what we want you to do is sit around and just be a human skin bag watching pointless TV and living your whole life on Facebook until you're 85 years old, and then you can die of like so-called natural causes. I mean, of course, that's the ideal. If we had, like, if you're living a good life and you live till 85, then you're very lucky. But I don't think most of us are going to have that privilege anyway. So yeah, this is what's on my mind. I'm going in for a 3-hour, like, pseudo interview / work shift tonight for a job I might want. It's a part-time, $14 an hour, which to me, the money is like almost I don't know, like I'm just gonna go and do this because they are gonna pay me 3 hours cash. And I don't know if I'll take the job or not, but I need to do something to get out. I need to get around people because I've been by myself all day, and these are the things I start talking about when I get by myself too much. But so I don't know. I hope if I go to work and if I go work this job, hopefully it'll just help my mind a little bit and just I can forget about things. But I'm seeing that same kind of attitude in social media. We need to think in new ways. The way we thought in, like, let's say since 2008 until 2024, that was things like, pointing out hypocrisy, Schadenfreude, taking joy in the other side's unpleasant experiences. Those are all behaviors that have to die. We are in a new era. And if we want to change things in this country, nobody should be taking any joy in anyone else's unhappiness, no matter what side of the political spectrum you think they're on. That's 2008 to 2024 behavior. Now we need, if this person is suffering because they're about to lose their farm due to Trump's cuts, they're a potential ally if they can come around on their own terms and realize, wow, I was totally bamboozled and taken advantage of, and I'm pissed as hell. Those are the people we need. We shouldn't care at all about what they did between 2008 and 2016. That was our oppressors manipulating us for their own good. And now we're living in the end result of that. So now it's time to turn the tables, and it's time for the people to manipulate the oppressors for our own good, starting right now. And we just need to think new, different thoughts that we maybe never would have considered just a couple of years ago. But these are things we need to really heavily think about. And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care. Bye.